What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Wisdom Rose Petal, place where you're going to find nothing but love, light, and real authenticity because I'm not being anything else and neither should you. For those that don't know me, I am an intuitive psychic empath. I'm a Reiki master. I'm a teacher, mother, spiritual consort, human being. Anyways, if you're here, it's not by accident, and I do hope that you may find the highest good in these messages. Please, as always, take what resonates. Don't force or try to fit anything. Anything you find here, it should just be confirmation. I kindly ask, I am brand new to YouTube. I'm not brand new to reading or healing or the spiritual arts, so to speak, but YouTube, very green. So I kindly and graciously and humbly ask to please like, share, subscribe, comment, as all the other cool kids say on here. Yeah, I would love nothing more to maybe create a community for either fellow healers, light workers, or just, real genuine people seeking the highest good for themselves or those around them, you know what I mean? But anyways, if you have questions, please feel free to shoot me an email at wisdomrosepetal@gmail.com, or you can check out my Etsy shop if you want to get your own personal reading. And yeah, so today, let's see what we got, Spirit. What do we have here? What do we want to talk about today, guys? And I say guys because I got multiple people on my team. All right. I'll take a deep breath. You should take a deep breath in with me. Those of you that don't know that, there's actually scientifically there is a link between the quality of your thoughts and the quality of your breath. So the deeper the breaths, the deeper the belly breaths, the deeper the thoughts, not even the deeper, but the less shallow, the more cognizant, the more richer, the more and happier your thoughts are in return. Just a little nugget there for you. But anyways, let's dive in and see what we got here today. Okay. So who do I gotta beat up for you? No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so this is definitely somebody that is a beautiful bad ass, okay? And I don't mean just physically, I mean mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know you're beautiful, and I'm not saying in a shallow way. You know you're beautiful, and I do too. But who are these people that somebody is super, I get this feeling of like being jealous, envious of you, throwing blocks in your way, trying to keep you from like your abundance? For what? What? Ah, you got a good heart. That's why. I can see that. Oh, I never understood people that would take kindness for weakness. I like that. That's coming. That's staying. Wheel of Fortune. We'll keep that guy. I like that for us. All right, Spirit. What does this person do? What is it? Beautiful. The lovers. I got chills, guys. I like that. Well, we got a good message, a big message. Somebody needs to really hear, though, that, no one's told you this today. You really are beautiful. And I don't mean that in, like, a glam way. Like, you are beautiful. You should be proud of yourself. You should trust yourself. With the Seven of Swords on the bottom, who do I gotta beat up? All right, so, ugh. All right, so this is for somebody that, all right, I don't like this. I like you, but I don't like whoever this guy was. This person, somebody trying to stop you from seeing your true beauty. This Wheel of Fortune, like I said, I did say the abundance thing before I pulled any cards too, but okay, I need to ground this down here because this might be how you're feeling even. Like you gotta go. Gotta go. I don't like this. I'm even gonna get some like, what is this? Who is this person that is like, is there a cross watcher here? Like, I don't like this because, okay, you could just be getting out of like a relationship. This could be love, but this could be either like a frenemy or like a boss even, or just like, I don't know, but I like this. You put up boundaries for yourself and you're trying to like navigate your way through. And I can tell that whoever this is for, one of the reasons that you are just so beautiful is because of art, but also because you've always stayed true to you and you have not let life's bull jade you. And I think that that is something that not everybody can actually say for themselves. So how about that? So anyways, you're a beautiful badass, and I feel like, and I see that karma is changing for you in the best way possible, okay? All right, so I do see some of you, not all of you, like because you're like letting this go, you're following your heart for something, and you let someone go, and I am seeing that there's some money coming in, but also like you're finding yourself again. Some of you guys can be like on the verge of like a beautiful partnership coming in, but I feel like you're also being tested one last time. So this is for someone. You don't have to be a woman, you can be a man, but this is like showing like with this Lovers here, especially with like, you know, Eve is represented on here, and this is all about alchemy. Actually, the Lovers is like very strongly alchemically intertwined, but with this snake, you know, she's being tempted one last time to see if she is fully ready to step into this like new phase in her life, is what I am seeing. And that is how you can be feeling too. So like maybe you're getting ready to start something new as far as like a new job. This could be even taking care of yourself. This could be like all sorts of things. Take it how it resonates for you. But I feel like spirit, God, the universe, you know, right before your soul is like ready to truly level up, it's like God's gonna throw in some like similar energy just to test you if you've truly learned your lesson, and to test your boundaries. Like it's so easy to have good strong boundaries when you're like either isolating or you're just not even like enjoying or experimenting or whatever, like interacting with life. So I feel like this is somebody that has made the right choices, that is placed boundaries up for yourself. But I feel like you're definitely on the right path. You are 100% on the right path. But I feel like there is something coming in, and this could be in the form of love, or this could be like, I don't know, spending habits even, or like, I don't know, maybe it you know, take it how it resonates. But I think there's just like one last step that God's gonna dangle. Like, are you gonna take it, or have you truly learned? Have you learned that these kind of people in your life are not good for you and they're slowing you down? Or are you going to learn that that is not good for you, to consume that, to whatever, fill in the blank, XYZ. And I feel like you are on the verge of like a total recalibration with you. And I don't feel like this test is going to be huge. Maybe it's simply just choosing yourself, or seeing through the facade. Maybe you're done over romanticizing certain situations or certain people, or maybe you are somebody that has like blinders on sometimes when it comes to love, and you're like, oh well, they'll change, or you know, a lot of people fall in love with the potential of somebody, but when you go through it enough, you realize that, for one, you cannot fix anybody but yourself. It doesn't matter. You're wasting your time, and I think you know that. And this is for people that this has to do with love, and I think you're finally realizing that, and you're stepping away from that. I don't know. That is a tangent for one. Another person I'm seeing, like, you were really sorely fucked over. But here's the thing, like, before you move into this next era of your life, and yes, I say era because I feel like something, like, you're making the choice to, like, no longer take breadcrumbs, you're not settling something. Yeah, your, like, intuition, your gifts are coming online. Like, you're at this threshold. Like, good things are coming for you. You gotta choose yourself, though, is what I'm hearing. You may be feeling more introverted. You might, or maybe, like, your energy's a little low. Maybe you're feeling a little down, whatever. But I feel like, okay, lean into whatever you have to do that, because when you lean into heavier emotions, that is the trick to releasing them. Feel it. Don't hold on. Feel it. Let that cry out if you have to. Scream into a pillow if you have to. It's not good to hold that shit in, guys. I mean, like, I see it all the time in clients, and, like, that is how shit manifests into disease, is holding down emotions. And you're not just some Joe Schmo jerk. Like I said, like, when I first tapped into this energy, you are somebody that is so beautiful. And you need to start either treating yourself or seeing you that way. The way that God sees you, or source, or the divine. Like, pick your whatever. Your divine feminine is coming. You're, like, rebirthing into a new era. Yeah, your 10 of Cups. You're getting, like, your emotional fulfillment after a long road, is what I feel. You're not cheated either. Okay. All right. For those of you guys know what a mudra is, you know, they're like hand positions for meditation, or like in Hindu, they're practices where they connect certain energetic points in your body, blah 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 blah. Well, there is a hand gesture. There is one mudra that I feel that you need to really, really incorporate in your life as you go into this next season. And and this is serious. I want you guys to look at this screen right now and see this mudra with your hand. Like, this is what you need to do with your hands as you break free from this past, okay? This is the mudra that you need to do. That right there. Remember this. This gets to everyone that is slowing you down, that is hurting you, that is holding you back. No more. You are too beautiful, too good for this. Okay? So we'll call that the bird mudra, okay? I'm stupid. Anyways, so yeah, like, no more. These people don't get your time anymore, is what I'm basically seeing. 501s, they are so jealous of you. See, if you don't have haters sometimes, like, that means you're, yeah. No more. All right, so yeah, with that bird mudra, and then also believing in yourself. So, you know, so this is for somebody that knows what they have to do. And I'm telling you, when this little lesson comes in, don't fall for it. Pick yourself. Whoever this is for, pick yourself. You're so beautiful. Pick yourself. Okay? And I'm telling you, once you do it, once you pick yourself in a brand new way, like, this is when the door's wide open. This is when either that love comes in, like, this is when all 10 cups get full. This is when family, love, emotions, work, finances. I mean, some of you, like I even said, like, things are turning in your favor, and you could be coming into money too. And you're gonna realize, like, who you hang around with and who, whatever, like, it affects your abundance. Like, a lot of people cast their own stuff on you. So you could think, like, and be positive all you want, but if you're around, like, people that slow you down, like, their energy messes with what you're bringing into your life. And you do deserve so many blessings. And I feel like God has not forgotten whoever this is for. God has not forgotten the, maybe you turning the other cheek, maybe you, I don't know, taking the moral high ground, but God's not forgotten, and these blessings are going to come in for you. I'm not going to make this a long one, but I'm going to do a Divine Feminine card because this feels very empowering, very feminine, very loving, kind, again, like a beautiful bad A, like you are a beautiful badass, okay? And I want to see what Divine Feminine message here. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. In a sense, you're all you need. That is Saint Bridget. But I was hoping she would come out. Sekhmet, the Red Lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. Listen, you aren't somebody that's jaded, as I said. It's okay to be angry. Maybe that's part of your shadow is a little angry, or maybe you have an explosive side. I don't know, but as I mentioned earlier, just lean into it, because as soon as you lean into this or whatever you're avoiding, like, that's how it gets resolved or cleansed, okay? And it's okay to be angry at people. And forgiving is always good too. And forgiving is an emotion, not an action per se, okay? Like, Sekhmet. Where is that here? I'll read this one real quick for you guys. But back to the forgiving thing real quick though. You forgive people for you, not for them. And forgiving does not necessarily mean that you forget, okay? So just keep that in mind for those of you that have to forgive somebody for what they did to you. But also, I see, like, this new change or, like, this new era that you're coming into. Like, I think it would be a great time for you to let it go, because the new you doesn't have time for this bullshit, because, you know, the bird mudra. Sekhmet. I really feel like this is a very appropriate here. Okay. Sekhmet, the Red Lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. Like I said, I did say, if you need to scream, scream into a pillow. Whatever. Anyways, who is she? Sekhmet represents the sacred rage that keeps us protected and reminds the world of pure strength of female power. Sekhmet is an Egyptian warrior goddess depicted with the head of a lioness in the body of a woman. The lion was considered the fiercest hunter in Egypt and a sign of protection. She is the daughter of the sun god Ra. The red solar disk that she wears indicates that she is a solar deity. She is known as the powerful one, the Red Lady, she who mauls, and the one before whom evil trembles. The ancient Egyptians held rituals at the end of war, at the beginning of each new year, to tame the wrath of Sekhmet. They would play music, drink beer that was dyed with pomegranate juice, and dress all of the Sekhmet statues in red. It was believed that the inebriation would lull the goddess into a stupor and end her destruction. Sekhmet was a powerful guardian and protector of the pharaoh. She was called on during times of war and considered to be a goddess of divine retribution. When your soul selects her card, holy rage, sacred anger, and positive aggression. These states of being are crucial aspects of the divine feminine. It's the female power that ends wars, that brings home missing children, that seeks justice for the earth and for those who can't defend themselves. The brilliant artist and mystic William Blake relates, the voice of honest indignation is the voice of God. The feminine has for too long been disassociated from rage and anger. If we can't embody the fiery emotion of anger, it often festers or expresses itself in subversive, manipulative ways, or it leaves us anxious and frustrated. Positive aggression, acting with love on behalf of what breaks our heart or enrages us, is what allows us to become agents of change to better our lives and the world around us. SEKHMET wants us to come face to face with our true strength. Power doesn't come from passive aggressive behaviors. We don't have to fear expressing our anger directly to an institution or a person who is acting unjustly. SEKHMET wants us to see that anger is an essential emotion. And SEKHMET is the sacred call to move that anger from pure emotion into conscious action. She wants us to act with the conviction and from love. She wants us to create the healthy boundaries we need so we aren't injured again and again, or so that we can free ourselves from a destructive pattern it's time to end. We have a divine right to draw a sacred circle around us at all times. The protection we invoke for ourselves and others helps us move from feeling helpless to taking loving action. Soul voice meditation. Where can I create loving boundaries in my life? An intention or a mantra. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. Beautiful. All right, so maybe scream in that pillow. I don't know. But, it's okay to be angry. If you're angry. I mean, don't make yourself angry if you're not. Obviously, that's not for everybody. But, yeah, overall, I see that this is for a beautiful badass who is on the verge of reclaiming her abundance. You are no longer like dealing with whoever this sneaky manipulative guy or person is. Sorry guys listening, I don't mean men in general. But yeah, so anyways, I feel like listen to yourself, believe in yourself, you're strong, good things are coming. All you got to do is listen and choose yourself. All right, beautiful people. Thank you so much if you've made it this far. I appreciate your time. Like, comment, share, subscribe, comment, shoot me an email. Let me know how it resonated with you. As always, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day wherever you are. Much love.